Okay, so yes, as I said, today is going to be a lab day because you do have a bunch of stuff you're working on and all of that. Are there questions, first of all? Okay, cool. All right, let's talk about a couple of things. So I guess I'll start with the static website stuff. One of the things that seems to be tricky for people is this part. Where is it? Yep, right here. Right, so you have to leave your S3 website running. I mean, there's not really a shutdown per se. It's not like an EC2 instance. S3 is kind of always there and all that, but it does need to still be. It still needs to be publicly available, basically, until you've gotten your grade. And if you're not happy with your grade, still keep it up there, because then we can go back and check. But mainly this point here, you have to submit a text file named s3website.txt that contains the website endpoint for your S3 website. Okay, so there does seem to be some confusion about this. Let me actually just go ahead and create a quick bucket. Wubba, lubba, dub. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and click create. Really? Okay, fine. There. Okay, so it should have created my bucket. Yep, there it is. Then if I go to properties, right, under static website hosting, right, so if I click on this, once you turn it on, so for instance, just specify a document. Once you turn that on, here is the endpoint, right? So it says endpoint. That's basically the URL that you could give to others, that you're going to put in the S3 website.txt. That basically will allow us to see the website. Okay. Any questions on that much?
Oh,
Yeah.
are we supposed to turn in a text file with just that URL?
Yes, right. It's just the URL, because
Okay.
all the other work you're basically doing and putting up there, and yeah, yep.
Thanks.
Yes, so that's what, yeah, right. In fact, that's the only thing you're submitting, the S3 website .txt. Okay, so yeah, so that's kind of that little that stuff there. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. The other thing, there seems to be some issues with the Google Cloud platform stuff and all of that. I did see, I saw one little thing, somebody posting sort of a suggestion, so that might be it. But let me just kind of walk through. So here I am, I'm in the Google Cloud platform and all of that. How do you get to this? Basically, so, if I go to just search for Google Cloud Platform Console, right? Click on that. Log in with whatever account. And then you're basically in. All right, so creating an instance is easy peasy. Basically, I'm just going to scroll down. There's compute. Got this zoomed in too much. Okay. Okay, here's compute, and we want VM instances. Right, and then we can go ahead and create. What? Ah, there we go. So there's the instance name, all that. Certainly you can change that. We do need to select the appropriate Ubuntu, right? So when you come up for the Ubuntu stuff, if we scroll down, you'll see there are actually a few different Ubuntu's listed, right? So there's the typical LTS candidates, the 14.4, 16.4, 18.4, etc. Then there's the minimal candidates. You don't want the minimal one. So you do want the full-blown 16.4 LTS. Then there's some stuff about changing the disk type and stuff. So I think it was something along these lines. Let me go ahead and get that. Then, if you are using LAMP and everything, you do want to open up for HTTP traffic. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Create. Thinking very hard. All right. So there's our instance. There it is. SSH. There we are. So while starting up an instance is slightly different, once you've got your instance, it's still Ubuntu, right? All the rules from before basically apply, right? So typically you want to run update first, and you always want to run that with sudo, right? So it's apt get update. Right, and then that'll chug through basically downloading the update packages. Once this finishes, then you're at the point where you can install TaskCell, you can run TaskCell. In both of the cases, both the installing and the running, you're also going to want to sudo those, and kind of go on from there. All right, questions, issues, etc. Stunned silence. Okay. One other thing. So next week I'm at a conference Monday through Wednesday. So basically those will be lab days. The TAs will be here. If you need help with stuff and all of that, you can basically come in for that. There will still be lecture and sort of videos and so forth to watch. So that stuff will still be posted. So you can kind of go through those things and everything. All right. Questions, issues? Cool.